Should we start this by wishing a happy 4th of July to people, considering this is what's new in Warframe for the week commencing the 4th of July 2022? Well, at this point we pretty much have, so Elite Acts, defeat a Spectre Grove, pretty much on Earth. You just have to remember to have the potion thing with you at the same time, and completed a defense mission reaching at least wave 20. Actually very, very easy. Normal acts complete one mission with only a single pistol and a glaive equipped, complete 3 mobile defense missions, plunder one of Alad V's secret labs, kill 30 Xmas, and complete 6 perfect animal captures in the Orb Valis. Jumping into cred offerings straight away, we have Nihil's Elite, the only way to get a hold of the Vitrica. Then there is the usual jargon, and the Lens Solstice skin. I keep saying that, no, this has to be the best, because it goes on one of the better weapons, more than anything else. The melee is good, that's better. But, well, I don't see it, but it's supposed to be in here now. No, it's actually not here. Why am I saying that? Because amongst everything that's in here, like the Karak Desert Camo skin blueprint, the Sindo Manticore blueprint, the skin blueprint, sorry, the Dark Sword, this is the blueprint to build the actual melee weapon. There is the Falcor Shock Camo skin, the Dark Dagger, this would be, yet again, the actual weapon, not just a skin, which is great because they actually go really good together. The Plasma Sword, this is basically a mini Gram. That is what it was designed to look like, that's what it does look like, and that's what it works as. I still say a dual-wielding Plasma would have been absolutely amazing. Just a blueprint added in here that says, well, you need to build 2 Plasma Swords and then put them together using nothing but an Orokin cell or 10, and you have a dual-wielding plasma sword. Would have been amazing, but it's one of those things that never did. The Emissary Ornament, where augments, the Prism Augment for Mirage, apparently a really good augment. The Rubico's minus 50% zoom, and the Viper one, but we're not going to really mention it. The AMP Aura, Sprint Boost Aura, Shotgun Scavenger Aura, Sniper Scavenger Aura. Yeah, this is all pretty junk if we're being brutally honest. I mean, technically, Gauss's Mag Helmet is here, which I guess that's a good thing. If you don't have it, but you kind of want it, I did say it. Caliban's alternate helmet is here, and Caliban is a pretty decent frame, though he may actually be fully split down the middle. And, well, I guess if you don't have it, it's time to pick up the Lens Solstice skin, because this is the last week of Nightwave Mix Volume 1 for Nora. That means no more rewards. If you are very close to finishing this, like maybe 26, 27, you may be able to get this finished, but this ends on the 10th of June. So all of these Nora Mix creds you have up here will become useless come Sunday. So there's only really one thing left to do this week because Nora's Mix Volume 1 ends, and that is to spend them on whatever it is in here you want. And to be fair, I should probably go through and pick up the blueprints for these. I have the helmets, not the blueprints. Even though it says one owned, it means that it's been crafted. Hence, when you hide owned, it still comes up with these blueprints. Just so when I tick this, it goes away. But instead, I'm just going to do the same thing I do every time, and I'm going to buy 170,000 Kuva. Which leaves me 15 Nora creds that are now useless as of next week, because they didn't for the last week of Nora's Mix Volume 1 add a lot of good stuff in here. I was expecting the best of the auras. It's all rubbish. I mean, technically Prism Guard is there for the Prism Augment for Mirage, but sadly it seems most of the best stuff was last week. And I don't know why they would do it that way, because all the good stuff should have been this week, because, as mentioned, it ends this week. The creds will not be useful. They don't carry over to the next Nightwave. They are just useless. You have to sell them for credits. That is the only purpose they will serve from when this ends on Sunday, the 10th of July. On to the things that really need to fix. If we head over, and it's been 6 months, technically almost 7, to Teshin Steel Path Honor's store, they still have not fixed this. I have the creator mode enabled that hides spoilers. He shouldn't look like this. I'm sick of getting grief for him looking like this because they haven't fixed it. I do apologise for it, but there's nothing I can do about it. And the fact he takes up the whole right side of the screen, hey, he's supposed to look like that. But that's not what we wanted to be in here. The Steel Path Honor store, just ignore him. And this week, it's 30,000 endo for 150 steel essence. No. There are ways to get that much endo in about 20 minutes. It would take you longer than that to get the steel essence. That is massively overpriced, and I've said it for quite a while. If you are in a dire need for it, yes, it can be really, really handy. If it happened to be about 45, maybe 50,000 endo instead, then you could max out a primed mod instantly. 30,000 gets you partly way there. The best use of steel essence still to this day is the 10,000 Kuva that allows you to buy. I mean, granted, there is the stance former, the primary arcane adapter, the secondary arcane adapter, and until they actually release the rest of the inaction glyphs, that's about it. Because yes, the Veiled Riven Cipher will instantly unlock any Veiled Riven, but they actually need to have decent Rivens in here for that to be much use. I guess this is a criticising mood kind of day. If you have Helminth's Invigoration segment, because of course it is the weekly reset, it means this has reset too. And it's worth having a look because of course the Warframes that you can put them on has changed, and the Invigorations have changed too. I wish these were all the same for everybody, but it's different per person. I have Harrow with primary crit chance and 1,000 armor, secondary crit chance for Excalibur with melee crit I mean, come on. Crit chance, crit chance, crit chance. Coincidental? Maybe. But of course, the only reason I mention it is every 10th Invigoration, it will mutate, allowing you to put whatever Invigoration you want, even one you have used, you will then be able to put onto the frame that you have equipped, meaning you can put any of these 3 onto Frost, but just one. I'd love the ability to put all 3 on, that would be great. And you're still not getting her. She's mine, you're not getting her. And she costs way too much to build a second of anyway. And with that, well, sadly we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.